Sky Squad, we are back in the building, baby. And y'all, we are going back to Bali. Yes, we did it once and we're going to do it again. But y'all, we're going to do it again and it's going to be even more lit. This time, I'm feeling like it's a breakthrough in Bali. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why I feel like I'm being led to go back there. And I really want to take you back as well. The first time we went, we had a blast. We had a ball. That was the trip that started my whole travel experience, creating travel experiences. That was the first one. But y'all, I learned so much during that trip. And now I want to do it all over again, but I want to level that thing up. So if you are somebody who has been thinking about traveling abroad, but you just didn't know who to go with, or if you have been trying to travel and your friends and your family keep backing out or don't want to make the commitment to go, this is an opportunity for you. You can finally get this trip out of the group chat because it is going to be fire, okay? I've selected the hotel. We are staying in a lap of luxury. We're going to be doing Bali right. And the thing about Bali is that it's also it's kind of a spiritual experience as well. So you can expect a really good blend of culture, exploration, a little bit of adventure, definitely some spiritual awakening and enlightenment, and also some good old sexy grown fun. Okay, I'm talking about beach clubs that overlook rice fields. I'm talking about the Bali swing. We're doing all of the things. Trust and believe. We got this thing down packed. So I am excited for that. But here's the thing. Here's how you can be the first to find out. Just click in the link in the description of this video, skyboundtravel.com. That is where you can go to sign up for the list. You can get on the list and be the first to know about Bali and any other excursion that we might have planned, because honestly, y'all, I want to be traveling all year long and I want to travel with you. We've been doing this thing here on YouTube for quite some time together. And now I really want to be able to do that in an environment that is just fun and feels free. And I know some of y'all are ready to just get out here and just live. So this is an opportunity to do so. So hop on the list. The link for Bali will be going live very, very soon, within the next couple of days. So I want you to be the first to know about that and any other tricks that we got up our sleeve for 2026. So if that excites you, then hop on into that link and I will see you in the air. Sky. All right, Sky Squad, we are back in the building. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Todd style. Todd says, you know what, y'all? I'm scheming out. Todd said, y'all want to talk about me? Y'all want to talk about me? I got a scheme for that booty, okay? I got a scheme for y'all. F it. F it, that's what he said. So listen, ain't no telling what's about to happen next, baby. Ain't no telling what's about to happen next. Todd and Candy, the saga continues. Dun, dun, dun. Yo, we back in the building. Back in the building with another scheme that Todd and cooked up for us. Y'all let us know where you are watching from in the chat. I will place your chats on the screen. So say something crazy and you will be excommunicated faster than you can say it was a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the BS. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all, we back. We back with another video. Let's get into the Biz Naive. Y'all see what it is. Get that Bali sign up going down, okay? Because it's going down in September. But listen, you want to be in the know for everything that's going on. All of it. Every last trip. All the trips, baby. You want to know about all of them because we got some surprises coming up for y'all this year too. So keep it locked. Okay. Now let's get down with the get down. Oh Lord, I put on the wrong glasses today. That's the problem when you're a person that got to wear two types of glasses. You got to deal with like the chaos of putting on the right glasses. And all right, so let's get into some more tea that we got to discuss today. Sky Squad, listen, I want to see y'all on that list. Y'all hop on that wait list because it's more than just Bali. It'll be some other things that we got going on, and I want y'all to be able to be the first to know. So get on that e-list. I ain't gonna spam y'all's email either. Okay, you'll get notifications as necessary. Okay. let's talk. Let's get into the tea. Let's get into some more business. Who else business we can get into? Mm. Let's start us off with something a little light. Tammy Roman is back in the news. Shout out to our friends over at Reality Entertainment TV. Now, Tammy is, doing the press because, Tammy is booked and busy. She got jobs and she was at 93.7 The Beat. And of course, they asked her about the canceling of Basketball Wives. And Tammy Roman says this: Basketball Wives got canceled the day I walked off that set. Boom. Okay. Boom. Yes, TGI Friday. Yes, let us travel. I'm on the list. That's what I want to hear. Who else is on the list? Let me know. And I'm putting your comments on the screen. Tammy. Now, let me tell y'all something. It was no ego in what she said. It really wasn't. Um, it was really just factual, actual factual. For her, she left that world behind when she walked off the set. And here's the rationale for that. Tammy has given the reality TV world almost 20 years of her life. We remember her from way back in the day with Real World. It started back then. And so I think she just is basically at this point in her life where she is not going to or not really willing to give the world her private life anymore. And I can respect that. I mean, I can totally respect that. I think that Tammy has put in the time and the effort, the sweat equity that she deserves to live the life that she truly wants to live. I mean, heck, we all deserve to live that life, right? So the reason though that I found this story interesting is because she does specifically say that she is over that type of ensemble show, you know, where the ladies who lunch go out to dinner, go out to eat, somebody spread a rumor, somebody go back and tell it, somebody get mad, somebody want to smack a bee. You know what I'm saying? I think she's just over that. But what she says is something super poignant that I thought was very, very interesting. She said that what she would do is a competition show. And she specifically mentioned Traitors. Now, I was like, "Oh, okay. Okay, Tammy. That was cute." Now, see, she might have just been using that as an example because that is a popular show that everybody is talking about right now. But at the end of the day, it got me to thinking, it got my wheels to spinning. Tammy Roman is the type of person that I would want to see on the next season of Traders because Tammy Roman is going to be the type of person that's going to bring it. She going to give it to you. She's going to go down fighting. I feel like all of these traders right now are just like, I don't want to say all, but I want to say I just feel like they going down in not in flames. They going out with a whimper. It just be like, I thought we was gonna get something from y'all. I thought y'all was gonna give us some drama. I thought y'all was gonna give us a little action and intensity. But alas, I watched the most recent episode today. I told y'all I was not gonna watch that show no more because there was really no need for me to, because they had gotten rid of Candace. I like the lively people on these shows, the people with a lot of personality. I am drawn to that when I'm watching TV. That's how I like my entertainment, filled with people with great casting, with lots of personality. Tammy, to me, in my mind, fits in that wheelhouse. She would go perfectly for this show, and I would love to see it because she's not a housewife. Like they love to lump all the housewives in together, whether you still a housewife or whether you not one. They just love to put housewives, the housewives. She's a basketball wife. But not only that, Tammy is an actor, okay? She acts. She has the skill of acting, okay? And she's a host as well, and a executive producer, because y'all know she producing that movie Double Trouble. That's the one that she's promoting right now. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that. I got to find a way to watch Lifetime in real time so I can actually see it too. But because I do want to watch it. I mean, yeah, I want to watch it. But let me say this. I ain't gonna go into Traitors too much right now. I might tack it on at the end. But what I will say is, if you watch the latest episode of Traitors, everything that I said, I ain't seen the end. I still I haven't seen who got the boot at the end. And don't tell me in the chat, do not say why did this comment tear me up? Okay, it tore me up. This is why y'all crazy. Okay, let me just give y'all my disclaimer real quick about the Traitors on this episode. Slight spoiler alert, but not really spoiler alert. I will tell you who they did get rid of very early on. They got rid of Dorinda, so ain't no more housewives left. They got rid of her early in the episode. Rob made Eric a traitor. Eric, to me, in my mind, is like, I know I shouldn't say this, but I be feeling like Eric is just salivating over the opportunity to breathe the same air as Rob. So I don't even think, I don't really know. I think Eric is too starstruck to really be playing this game well. I actually think a lot of them are too starstruck. They can't see the forest through the trees. And it's not enough personality left on this show to really, I feel like, make this show pop in the way that it probably should. So I find myself rooting for Tara and Johnny because I just feel like they are too, I mean, like, first of all, I don't like how they'll just turn on one person. And it always feels like they be turning on like a certain type of person. So that's what kind of just annoys me about this show a little bit. I ain't gonna make it into that type of issue because I don't want to do that. But I'm just gonna say, I just feel like it. If I was the producers, I would have stepped in that thing and I would have been like, listen, listen, before you vote out somebody else with personality on this show, I need y'all to really think about the direction that we actually still need to take this show. This still is a TV show. And I blame production to a certain degree because y'all ain't giving us enough of nobody else to really warrant us being excited about watching anybody outside of Rob. If you are a fan of Rob, then this is great, right? If you're a fan of Rob and you like the way he looks, you like the way you think he smells, you like the way he be, because he really is leaning into the reality TV traitor villain of it all. I can appreciate that. But dang, I mean, it ain't nobody for him to he ain't got to run game on nobody because they all under his spell. That man could walk around with a giant sign on his back and says, "I am the traitor," and they will still act like they don't see it. It just, I mean, I don't have a problem with them turning on each other. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the faithfuls they ain't got no cojones. They ain't got no cojones. Ain't nobody on there left with like any real big personality. So it's just like watching a bunch of paint drying, to be honest with you. Like it is. It's like watching paint dry. And nobody on there is like doing anything, giving us any motion, or not that everybody needs to be dramatic, but somebody's got to, like, it's not fun. This is what it reminds me of. It's like watching a football game or a basketball game where the winning team they're 40 points ahead in the entire game. What is exciting about that? There is nothing exciting about that. Rob needs some real competition, and that is what makes a game exciting. But if the winner is in the lead 40 points ahead of everybody else the whole time, it's like, that's sweet, man. Kristen is though. I'm like, girl, go home. Pack it up. Pack it up, girl. You can go too. They might as well send you on your way because I don't think she has. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think she's stand a flying chance of winning that game. Dr. Jen, hey Richie, and what's good, chat? Showing love per usual. We appreciate you, Dr. Jen. We appreciate you. Dr. Jen got big things are going on soon. Big things, big things, big things. And we are so excited for you. And thank you for the super chat. Yeah, it's like, I mean, there's like they're not even being smart in any way, shape, or form. It's like there is a walking red light above Rob's head. And nobody, and even Eric acknowledges it. This man is just sitting here laid out on the couch as comfy as possible in his crop top vest, and nobody is any the wiser. Okay. It- I I wish there was a little bit of competition left. Ma'am, listen. I know, I know you into the game too, but where the twists and turns, okay? Ain't no twist, ain't no turn, ain't nothing but Rob, okay? If there was anything else that somebody could give us in this game that would throw this entire situation into chaos, please bring it. But we ain't had no twist, no turns. It's not a twist. It's not a twist or a turn. It is neither. You know? So I mean, that's what I wish we had more of. I'm all for the game. I'm all for it. But it if there's no one to it's like I can't even explain it. You know what it's like? It's like watching all of the Real Housewives of Potomac cast versus Angel. That it just isn't fun to watch. You know? It's just no fun. Like, I mean, there's it, that's not fun to me. Yeah, you know, we love the game, but we want there to be some game being played, you know, some players in the game. And Candace told them verbatim it was Rob, and they're all blind. Like, y'all don't think it was weird that Candace told y'all who it was? Y'all looking every which way but at Rob. Y'all looking at Johnny, y'all looking at anybody that Candace or Lisa came into contact with, but y'all ain't listening to the part. Y'all didn't notice a pattern that Rob took out Lisa. Y'all didn't notice it was a pattern that then Candace just randomly chose Rob out of everybody. Nobody noticed that pattern. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I mean, he really doesn't have any competition. I mean, at this point, I hope he does win. After all this, like y'all, he didn't set them. They didn't set him up to win at this point. So if you don't win, anyway, I say all that to say Tammy would make a good one. Spoiler, but no spoiler. But it's Eric. He might as well. Eric might as well just cancel Christmas. All right, so let's get into our next story. The big stories of the day. Drew Sidora. Okay, she has this settlement going with Ralph, and she says in divorce nobody wins. But let's give you the details of what did occur. So Drew did an interview with Angela Yee on Way Up with Angela Yee, and she opens up about her divorce settlement with Ralph. And apparently Ralph had opposed Drew's request to have the case sealed, allowing much of their personal drama to unfold. But Drew did confirm to Angela that she retained ownership of her business, which she has operated since 2005. And despite all of his efforts, she does not have to pay
Ralph any alimony. Then they have to sell the marital home and divide the proceeds, which, okay, I mean, I think that sounds about right, while sharing joint custody of their children. In addition to avoiding alimony, it's reported that Ralph's request for a portion of her Real Housewives of Atlanta earnings was also denied. So apparently, the divorce is expected to be finalized in April. So I would say those are some wins for Drew, because at the end of the day, I mean, here's the thing. It would be better for them to both just sell the house than for one or the other to get it. I mean, I'm not advocating that they need to lose their home, but I just tend to have seen over the course of time how these types of divorces play out on these reality TV shows, and then what happens to the home. Okay. It could have been one of those types of situations where, you could, the Portia situation, Portia technically kind of ended up with the home. Simon kind of technically ended up not in the country, but um, I'm saying at least she gets to keep, her business, her name, and her coins. I would think that that would be the win for her, personally, in my opinion. I would say she would probably agree. So I don't know what's going to happen at this point. Now, I guess, they both will have to move, and we'll just see how that plays out. So there is that. The other story that I wanted to talk to you guys about today is I'm hearing quite a bit of interesting tea, some of which I need to confirm with y'all. Okay. So remember yesterday we discussed, shout out to our friends over at the Bravo Shade Room, shout out to Jasmine Brand, shout out Reality Entertainment TV and the Neighborhood Talk. All of our stories today will be listed in the sources section of the description of this video. Just so you guys, if you want in your downtime after we have discussed, you want to go back and support, like the comments, like the posts, you guys can do that as well. So yesterday this popped off on the line. Dr. Heavenly said, yes, I did reality TV and I was golden at it, but this is personal. I'm a professional. I showed up, stood in my truth, and built something powerful. Now my community needs me, and the same bold, smart, fearless woman you saw before will be golden in Congress too. So, when are we going to Ghana, babes? When are we going? Dr. Simone responds and says, your community is not interested in a fool. Never has been, never will be. They are better than you aspire to be. Then I guess somebody else had responded, and she responded back and says, actually, it's disappointing that a fool who clowns on social media is thinking that she can bring the same foolery to Congress. Enough is enough. We can't add to it. Now, something must have really gone down at this reunion. Something has, that's my only assumption. Something must have really gone down at this season's reunion taping, which just occurred last, Friday, I think it was. So we're a week out from that. And I would imagine that we're probably about 3 weeks from actually seeing the reunion. This is interesting to me because I'm gonna put the alleged badge up here because I want you guys to confirm this, because baby, I missed it in the interview with Toya and Carlos. So you guys tell me, because I just want to be able to get this right. it is being reported that people are saying that Dr. Heavenly went to production about Dr. Simone putting her hands on her. Is that correct? Or is that not? I mean, is that not? Did Toya say that in the Carlos interview? Or was that said someplace else? Because I've gotten a couple of DMs, I've gotten a couple of comments from people saying the same thing to me about that. Have I sent out the email about Bali? No, not yet. Not yet. It's going to go out shortly. I'm just kind of allowing people to sign up on the mailing list right now. Oh, it was insinuated on the episode. Okay. Okay. Because I'm hearing some things and I'm like, I need to confirm first what the real tea is with that whole situation, because Dr. Heavenly's post sounded like a I'm done post. I mean, what is the tea? Like, what is it? So I wasn't okay. So I was not the only person that heard this. Okay. Ooh. You're saying that she was not? It was alluded to on the show. Man. So then I wonder what happened that made Dr. Simone snap like this. Because Dr. Simone then snapped online before, but she snapped down on this one. Okay. I mean, basically, she's dismissing Dr. Heavenly's run for Congress, and she's basically like, the people don't want you to run for the Congress, which is quite different. Oh, Toya said, "What if?" That is why. Mm. So now, okay, so let's talk about it. That puts the elbow and the arm thing in perspective as to why it is such a big deal. When we watched the show, we debated about this, right? We debated about, well, yeah, I mean, was she aggressive? Was she unhinged? And so when I say unhinged, I mean in typical, Dr. Simone fashion, like popping off, right? For a lot of other people, I can see where unhinged is no, you are literally losing it in a completely different way that is socially unacceptable for the people in this space and for people who are in your practice. So now a lot of this makes could make more sense if that's how things have been going down. A lot of it makes more sense because this moment where I believe Dr. Simone follows Dr. Jackie again, because Dr. Simone unfollowed Dr. Jackie after Dr. Jackie appeared on Watch What Happens Live, and the thing came up again, and Dr. Jackie was like, well, I'm not going to take sides because they're going to be friends again. And then on the show, so it's interesting because on the show in this coming week's episode, I saw a promo, and I cannot recall where I saw it. Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Simone kiss. Well, Dr. Heavenly kisses Dr. Simone, and what appears to be the two of them sort of making up. And the rest of the ladies are like basically shocked about this happening. So I was kind of like, this is such a bad, like, what? This is an interesting little quagmire that we have here. Hmm. Mm. That's what I thought. I thought I mean, from the episode, it looks like they made up. From what you see in the clip, you will see Dr. Heavenly pulls her in for a hug and kiss, and then Dr. Simone does say, like, no. I mean, she kind of gives she gives a disapproval. No, I was going to actually show the scene where it happened, where Dr. Simone is like, mm-mm. But you'll see it in this coming week's episode. I just couldn't find where I saw it at. It's gonna be crazy to see a Married to Medicine without Dr. Heavenly on it. I mean, it just is gonna be crazy. You'll see it on this week's episode. They had some previews out for this coming week's episode. So you will see that moment in this coming week. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll show it to y'all. I feel like I got about 50 screens open. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I can't even remember where I saw it. In the meantime, while I'm looking for that, y'all do remember that Belle Collective is coming on tonight. The new season is here, and you will have a very special guest on the premiere episode in the form of Letitia Scott. So they're gonna have a Belle Collective Love and Marriage Huntsville crossover tonight on this coming episode. Yes, the Bells are back. The Bells are indeed back. I like the idea of a promo with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think it's super smart. Yeah, it's a lot to catch up on. It's a lot that's going to be happening. I don't know where that clip was that I saw with Dr. Heavenly. Oh, apparently that there's an AI photo of there's an AI photo going around. There's some AI photo going on with Nene Leakes and Apollo looking like they're kissing. Apparently that's not true. Somebody mentioned it yesterday, and I was like, I can't see Nene Leakes and Apollo. I said that does not give me. I can't see it. I can't see it. I just could not see it. So yeah, there's that. I wanted to update y'all on that. Okay. I am cracking up at y'all. Y'all comments are crazy. Crazy. Okay, y'all comments are crazy. So yeah, we'll be recapping Belle Collective. I don't know that I'm going to recap it tomorrow because I need a day off. But probably on Sunday, maybe on Sunday, maybe. I'll get to it sometime this weekend. Let's say that. All right. So anyway, y'all have a good time tonight. It's Friday night. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all my lovers and friends and everything else in between. All right. Y'all be good. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already done so, sign up to the Bali waitlist. There will be more trips announced through that email list. So I want to make sure you guys get on the list now. I will be sending out an update about Bali very, very soon. If not tomorrow, then I would say probably Monday. So you want to get on the list now. And once the trip goes live, everybody who is on the list will get the email first. We'll get first opportunities to book your rooms. And those single rooms always go super fast. So I would say hop on into that. If there is an overwhelming, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. So we'll figure out what happens if we run out of space. But for now, just make sure you get on the list so we can get everybody accommodated for this Bali trip because it's gonna be fun, y'all. It's gonna be so much fun. If you haven't traveled with us before, there's a reason why I would say about 60, 40, 50, 50 to 60% of the people have been on almost every trip. There's a reason for that. So you want to get on that list, okay? Because it's gonna be fun. With that being said, I will catch y'all in the next. Oh wait, there was another. Yeah, I have some more announcements, but I'll get to those later. For now, enjoy your Friday. Oh, when is the trip? September. Spring, summer, September. No, it's actually September. Joggers. But it is September though. September 2026. Yeah. So you want to get on the list. Skyboundtravel.com. Give me basically your name and your email address. Boom, boom, boom. Takes less than 60 seconds to sign up. And I will be able to shoot you guys information very, very quickly as soon as the trip drops. You're welcome. Joggers.